All right, here to assess it, Paul Finebaum, Emmanuel Acho, our football brain trust on SportsCenter AM. And Paul, let's start with you. To whom do you assign the blame for that Bama loss?
Nick Saban. He's the head coach. He promised after the 28-point loss to Clemson that the Alabama factor would be reestablished. Has anyone seen it? I haven't. Penalties are galore, 13 penalties, 5 false starts. There's no discipline, or not enough discipline on this team. And when you start really breaking it down, the defense is where the problem is. This team against the last 3 top 20 opponents has given up 44, 46, and 48 points. That's not the Nick Saban team I'm accustomed to. And when you also think about whether this dynasty is dead, it may not be dead. The window certainly seems to be closing. Think about this for a second. Nick Saban has now lost 2 out of the last 3 to Dabo Swinney in the national championship game. But worse than that, 2 out of the last 3 to Gus Malzahn, his in-state rival.
Yeah, I don't blame Nick Saban, Paul, because Nick Saban can't step between the white lines and actually play the game. Alabama's leading receiver was an Auburn defensive back who returned the ball 100 yards for an interception. They had 129 return yards for touchdowns. They gave up 14 points on offense alone. So when you look at the box score, Nicole, things are a little bit skewed. I mean, I get it. They gave up 48 points.
So you put that on Mac Jones, though?
I put a heavy amount of it on Mac Jones or offensive coordinators, quarterback coach who prepares them. I mean, Mac Jones was in a hard position. That's an upward battle against a really good defense. Yeah. But I'm a defensive player. So when you look at, how'd y'all give up 48 points? We didn't. We gave up 34. The offense gave up 14 themselves.
Okay, well, let's go back to the defense, because you pointed to it, said, look, it's the defense is the problem. You're a defensive player. They've given up more than 40 in their 2 losses this month. This used to be Bama defense. They're giving up a lot of points this season. So what went wrong?
It started before the season when Dylan Moses went out. He was the quarterback of this defense. They could not afford to lose him. They've lost a couple of other players. But ultimately, look at the NFL draft in April. Alabama has lost 19 starters on defense in the first 3 rounds. That is a big deal. And Nick Saban, as great a recruiter as he is, has not been able to fill those spots.
Yeah, college football fans should be happy at what you just said, Nicole, because there's parity. Finally, there's equality in college football. It's not just Alabama, let alone Alabama and Clemson. Now you have a lot of good teams that recruit a lot of good players that can put up a lot of points. So I equate this to parity and equality across the landscape of college football. Yes, Alabama hasn't been as good as of late, but I just think everybody else has gotten better.
One more note on that defense for Alabama. It's not just in the games against LSU and Auburn. They've been giving up 19 points per game this season, which is the most under Saban. So we go back to his first season in 2007. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
What's up? Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. Don't forget to download the ESPN app. And if you want more premium content, which you do, make sure that you subscribe to ESPN+. See you soon.